January 30th, 1933, Berlin. Snow drifted across the streets as tens of thousands crowded before the Reich Chancellery. Inside, in a dim, smoke-filled hallway, Joseph Goebbels leaned over a radio technician, whispering final instructions. At 10:30 p.m., every loudspeaker crackled to life. A single message flooded across Germany. Adolf Hitler has been appointed Chancellor. He didn't rise alone. A network had lifted him, carefully, deliberately, relentlessly. If you want more untold stories behind the shadows of World War II, remember to subscribe, like, and share. It helps us bring hidden history back to life. Before 1933, Hitler was only one voice among many. Germany was fractured, politically, socially, economically. Millions were desperate for direction. Millions more feared chaos. And in that fragile moment, a new weapon emerged. Not a tank, not a rifle, but information. Goebbels understood its power better than any general. Control the narrative, and you control the nation. Hitler delivered the speeches, but Goebbels built the stage. He unified newspapers under a single message. He flooded radio networks with the Führer's voice. He choreographed rallies so precise that even emotion seemed scripted. Meanwhile, dissenting voices were silenced. Not with force at first, but with ridicule, distortion, and fear. A nation slowly stepped into a world where truth no longer stood on its own. And the illusion began to harden into reality. September 1934, the Nuremberg Rally. Searchlights pierced the night sky, 130 of them, forming a cathedral of light towering into the heavens. Drums thundered. Flags rose in perfect unison. 500,000 voices shouted as one. Hitler stepped forward. Every movement planned. Every camera angle controlled. Every word amplified across radios in crowded German homes. This was not a speech. It was psychological warfare, a spectacle designed to bind a nation to a man. Hitler's power did not emerge from charisma alone. It grew from a machinery of manipulation, a system that shaped perception, erased doubt, and manufactured devotion. When the world looked at Hitler, it saw one man, but behind him stood an entire network, proving that even the darkest leaders do not rise in isolation. They are built piece by the stories a nation accepts.